to the greatest goddamn show in the history of the multiverse. We're back! It's the Dusty Smith Show, and for those of you just watching for the first time, this is where we rapidly cover all the dumbest news stories of the past week and crack jokes together, hang out. I hang out with the heroes who give me money and the poors who ain't got shit to give me. You're all God's children. Love the fuck out of you guys. I'm back tonight. Missed the last couple shows, so I don't want to talk about this too much because I don't want to cry. But Molly died. Fuck. Bad start to the show. God damn it. God damn it. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I guess the sad thing is like, it's gonna happen with every one of these animals eventually, right? That's what happens when you have like an animal sanctuary. Eventually, all these animals are gonna die, like, hopefully before me, right? And so I'm gonna have to go through it over and over and over again. So it's gonna hurt like fuck, you know. And it's like losing a kid. But you just kind of not dwell on it. You have to kind of focus on the fact that when she was alive, like, she had a great life. You know, we spoiled her. And we gave her everything, and she was fat and happy. And compared to, like, most of the animals that ever lived, even most of the humans that ever lived, she had an amazing life, you know, compared, like, if you think about it, life on the planet sucks for most animals, right? Most animals, like a lot of them are raised for food. They're not really treated very well. They're just raised to be killed and eaten. And the rest of them, the ones that actually do get to live in the wild, like their entire existence is terrifying because every second of their life they're worried about being eaten or finding their next meal. You know, most of them die in young, early age. And the vast majority of them, you know, just get ripped apart, die brutally at the hands of other animals. So I guess you could say I'm trying to stay positive. Super positive. So anyway, you know, she had a good life. And I can't believe how fast she went. And I can't believe she's gone. So I had to take some time off because I was hurting. I'm still hurting. But I'm going to get through it. And so anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I'm not going to cry the whole show, I promise. We're going to have a good show tonight. I'm going to get over it and move on. As always, if you guys like what I do, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon.com/podcast. There's a link in the description of this video. We're up to $1,652 a month. $1 a month, whatever you can afford. It all adds up. If you can chip in. If you like what I do, please help out the show. I'd appreciate it. And as always, Super Chats! The lifeblood of the show is the Super Chats. I read all the questions, answer all of your messages, so immortalize yourself forever and ever and ever. Super Chats and blazing for the fuzzies, but mostly half-stash and pretty boy, hell yeah. We'll have a little kitty part at the end, just for you guys. The beauty of life is that it's fleeting much. Yeah, thanks, Daddy. Thank you for all you do for us and the animals. Stay gold. No, I'll try. Sorry to hear about your lost Dusty. Be at peace. Not yet. I have a lot of unrest ahead of me. But that's a good thing. I'm sorry about Molly. Thank you, Gemma. $20 very generous. I appreciate it. So pump your love. Not going to be able to watch the full show. No forgiveness. But thank you for caring for these animals. Enough about humans to highlight issues. Hey, no problem. I appreciate it. Feel your pain, Dusty. No shame in the sadness. I don't know if sending good vibes helps, so I'll send some money too. Hey, money always helps. Money always helps you feel better, for sure. Greed for your pain. I appreciate it. Thank you, Grio and cat food. Appreciate it. Gary Stubman can always use some more cat food for these fat, spoiled motherfuckers around here. All right, let's see what the poors are saying. What you saying, poors? All the poors in my chat. You're equally as valid. Sorry, Dusty, for your loss. It was a great dog. Yes, she was. I don't want to talk about it. That shit, mate. Sorry. I don't want to read that. Let's see. I am poor. Yeah, that's not cool. As long as you're here in spirit, you are gifting us with your camaraderie and your amazing sense of humor, so I appreciate it. Bounce back the kitty party. Fuck yeah, I will. I'm gonna bounce back. Gonna have a good show. Strenuous Flu is going to $20. Thank you, Strenuous. Very, very generous. I'm running out of money, but have some cash anyway. Oh, that's very generous, Kadri. Appreciate it. We're gonna do a little unboxing in a second. You guys sent me some stuff, so that's cool. You know how awesome you made her life. Much love. I appreciate it, Pen. Ideal Paradox. It's fine, Dusty. Take your time working through this. We're here for you. Yep, I took 10 days off. That's enough. Like, I'm I miss you guys, and I feel like I'm way behind already, so I don't want to take too much time off. I'm sure Molly's time with you spent was great. You're a loving person. I know Molly got a lot of love from you. Yeah, she did. Thank you. Welcome back, Dusty McConnell. About Molly, hang in there, bruv. I hope you cover Passion Lock and his bitches. We are going to cover that at the very beginning of the show in the religious bullshit section. I always post in honor of Marvel, but tonight, rip Molly first. Sorry for your loss. Yep. Thank you, James. And Jason Ashby. Keep giving those amazing furry creatures the best lives they can have. We love you, Tuesday. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jason. All right, we're going to do a little unboxing tonight because I haven't done this in a while. You guys sent me a bunch of shit. So we're going to look at what you guys sent me. All right, let's see. This one was from C. McMickable? C. McMickable. That's what it sounds like. And it's money. Hell yeah, money. Money, 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 money. Got $6. Fuck yeah. Thank you, C. McMickable. Let's see what you have to say here. Got a nice little Christmas card. Dear Dusty, don't read on the air. Okay, well, that solves that problem. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would not read this on the air. But thank you, Caroline McMickable, for your generosity. And my son Liam found you. Say hello to your son, Liam. Glad you guys are part of my life. I appreciate it. Here's one from Teresa C. Fauch. Sent me an Amazon gift card. Hell yeah. I gotta redeem this motherfucker. $25. Woohoo! I'm rich as an astronaut. Appreciate that. Get it back in the envelope, Dusty. You can do it. You can do it. Send me a card with a cute kitty on it. Cat! Pretty kitty. Oh, dropped it. Oh, what's a... And a check, too? Maybe... Oops. Who's the check from? Oh, this is from, Oh, wait a minute. That's another one. Okay. Wonder if I was supposed to destroy this check. February 7th. No, that's another check. Okay, I gotta deposit this check too. Dear Dusty, love your show. This is for the dogs and cats wish list. Regards, Teresa. Hey, thank you, Teresa. Very generous. I appreciate it. Got to remember to go and put that check in the bank. God damn it. Forgot to do it. It's on my to-do list, and I've been slacking this week. Busy being sad and shit. The fuck over, Dusty. Get in there, card. All right, let's see what else we got. Back up, kitties. Back the fuck up. Here's one from... Oh, I think this... What happened? What is going on? It's got a... Oh, this was attached to this. Okay, that's money in that. And so here's something from Money. Rusty Shackleford. What's up, Rusty Shackleford? Rusty Shackleford sent me 5. Cold hard cash. Always great. Send me $8. Very generous. $9. Thank you, Rusty Shackleford. Really appreciate it. Send me a note. I am only doing this because I heard that Buffalo Bob fella shoved a road flare up your bunghole. Oh, well, that's what I'm into. That's my kink. Hell yeah. All the road flares for my butthole. All right, what else we got here? Here's something from Flea Treatment. From... Curvana? Curvana? I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm sorry. But sorry, no flea treatment due to customs doing homework. If I send you an Asta gift card, if you can use it at Walmart, sure I can. Appreciate it. Thank you, Curvana. And also sent me, $20, very generous, $20. Hell yeah, gotta go to the bank and some dinner life for the dolls. Gonna give them that. Fuck yeah. Those of you wondering, there is a link in the description of this video to my P.O. box. You can send me anything you like, anything you want to my P.O. box. And I guess it came in that envelope. All right. And next up, would you cast it back up there like for us? For us? Got some kitty treats, kitty treats. Now they're really going to freak out. They're going to be like, yeah, kitty treats. Not yet, guys, not yet. And got some dog flea medication. Fuck yeah. The gift that keeps on giving. You rock, whoever sent this. Let's see, who did it? Got all kinds of pieces of paper. Not that one. Let's see. Oh, where we go. Monica Hernandez. Hell yeah, Monica Hernandez. I love your show and hope that these gifts will help out with your animal rescue. You rock. Enjoy the gift from Monica. Appreciate it. Definitely will. Thank you for your generosity and kindness there, Monica. Cool. GRENADA, rock hero of the show. And here we go. Let's see what the fuck this is. Somebody sent me, I think that's a book. Let's open it up. Alright. Ooh, this is all fancy and shit. Open. Somebody, oh cool. Somebody sent me a Holy Bible. Look at that shit. Here's Dusty. Fuck yeah, got me a Holy Bible. Ooh, I got a card in it. Jason Miller. 1054. Oh, I don't want to read it out loud. Moodarian Arts and Associates. Cool. Best Bible I've ever owned. Pretty cool. Guess the card. Yeah, there we go. Now it's better without the card. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Somebody take a screenshot. What? All right, cool. Thank you. Sent me a big old letter that I ripped in half when I was opening it up. Dear Dusty, enclose a copy of the Holy Bible. Please find the integral text to be completely wholesome as you once did and find your way back to great holiness. I definitely will. Thank you, Jason and Jeff. You two rock. Thanks for the years of laughter. Hey, thank you guys. Best joke gift ever. Appreciate ya. And, all right. Get rid of all this. Get rid of that. Just throw that on the ground over there. Just throw that on the ground there. It's fine. I'll fix it later. All right. Now we got some greenies. Fuck yeah. This greenies from Chris Clark. X-T Chris Clark. Send some greenies for the doggies. Fuck yeah. Fresh breath for the doggies. All of the fresh breath. Hell yeah. Hero of the show. Chris Clark. Appreciate ya. And last up, we got boom, rawhide, rolling, keep them doggies rolling. Oh, already opened that apparently, and got two things, a flea medication. Boom, my never-ending war with the fucking fleas. Oops, damn it, I'm dropping everything. Dropping all the shit everywhere. Boom, and also sent me some more greeters. Okay, dentist sticks, just as good. Boom, dentist sticks for the dogs. Look at that dog and its fresh breath. He seemed pretty fucking happy about it. And who the fuck sent me this? All right, let me see if I can figure it out real quick. Who sent me all of this stuff? Who did it? Who did it? I'm gonna find out. That doesn't help me. All right. How about this one? Yeah, here we go. More from Chris Clark. X-T hero Chris Clark. Send me more shit. So appreciate you, Chris Clark, and all of you heroes for helping me out. Like I said, there is a link in the description of this video if you guys want to send me stuff to my animal sanctuary to help these cute little assholes out. Always very kind and generous of you. When I do the unboxing on my show, you can send me whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't have to be for animals. You can send me something for myself if you want. Whatever. I will unbox on the show as long as it's not illegal. Cool. And thanks, heroes. Much appreciated. And all right. What next? Let me go ahead and read the super chats one more time, and then we'll go ahead and begin the show because I got a decent show for you guys tonight. We're going to do a little meet the victims at the end. Man, they're like chronicling ther deaths in video format. We have amazing footage. Hard to believe and sad. Welcome back. Thanks to the Pip Forex. April S. $100. Very generous. The super chat. All right, turn the world for the night so far. April. Appreciate you. Let me turn my mic up a little bit. Money for the kitties and whatnot. Thanks for making the greatest show in the goddamn multiverse. Hey. It's what I do. That is my purpose on this planet. Thank you for supporting the show, April. You are a hero, and I love you. Michael Farrell, 499. Thank you, Michael. When I conquer the U.S., I will give you a state. Fuck yeah. I want Mississippi. I want to dig this thing back. I was going to say dig it back up from the hole it's in, but you don't do that. I want to climb out of the hole it's in, build back better for Mississippi. Christopher, no, 99 cents. Thank you, Christopher. All right. Shout out to Noah and his gay nephew, Jamal, or however you pronounce it. Cool. Shout out to all you dudes. Appreciate it. Love you guys. All right, let's go ahead and kick the show off. Gonna start off with some religious bullshit. Got a short one tonight, but it gives me an excuse to sing the song. And if you know the words, feel free to sing along. It goes a little something like, religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bully shit. It's time for religious bullshit. It is time for religious bullshit. Yeah, it is. And starting off religious bullshit, everybody's clearly favorite gay pastor, Greg Locke, is back, folks. And I'll take things that never happened for $1,000, Alex. Rest in peace, Alex. Folks, don't you hate it when your home is infested with demons It's true. Greg Locke's house is infested, and his kids have superpowers. They can kill demons with their words. They're like the hot-ass brothers from Supernatural. Gonna go kill some demons with my brother, Dean. Ooh, I would fuck Dean. Who's with me? Who gonna fuck Dean for? I'm sorry, got off track. Anyway, here he is dancing and prancing and lying his ass off about demons. Do your thing, Greg Locke.
Y'all see how little my wife is?
Mm-hmm. Tiny.
Little bitty old thing.
Little bitty.
Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny.
Tiny.
Whew. I'll walk out the room. She'll stay in there with him. And I'll hear her up there, out in the name of Jesus. You hear me? Out in the name of Jesus. That thing's going, Rah! She's like, look at me in the eyes. I ain't scared. Out in the name of Jesus.
Woo, this really happened.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
I know you
I got my kids won't learn now.
Uh-huh.
Hudson's like, I want to do this. I said, all right, get ready, son. Woo, we're going to do it. Kiki's like, out in the name of Jesus. I walked in the room the other night. She had my preaching Bible, and she walked over one of them devils, and she put it on his head and said, I cut you off in the sword of the Spirit. And that devil said, ah! I was like, that's a family right there. Don't you mess with us at Applebee's.
Wait a minute. There was a demon infestation at Applebee's? Your little daughter is running around putting a Bible on the head of customers at Applebee's? No wonder they're screaming at her. Get your crazy daughter away from me, Greg Locke. The fuck's wrong with you? And then he straight up threatening his congregation, I guess he got to lay down the law. You don't fuck with me. And I guess there are a few people in his congregation who may not be sucking his dick the proper way he thinks they should. You're not rubbing the balls enough. So he got to threaten. I'm going to call you witches. I'm going to call you out. And once you labeled a witch, you'll be ostracized and shunned by the congregation. So don't fuck with me, yo. Cause gonna expose you. Gonna dox you. Gonna dox you, witches. Cause this is real life in 2022. Harry Potter's real, yo.
We got first and last names of 6 witches that are in our church. And you know what's strange? 3 of you are in this room right now.
Woo! Hopper, hopper, hopper.
3 of you in the room right now. You better look in my eyeballs. We ain't afraid of you, you stinking witch.
Oh,
you
no.
devil-worshiping Satanist witch. We cast you out in the name of Jesus Christ. We break your spells. We break your curse. We got your first name. We got your last name. We even got an address for one of you.
Oh, no.
You so much as cough wrong, and I'll expose you in front of everybody in this tent, you stinking witch. You were sent to this church to destroy us. You were sent to this church to lure us in. You were sent to this church to cast spell. Listen, some of you...
So I'm guessing it's some hot dude that he really wants to fuck, so he thinks he's a witch, and so he's got to put him down to hide his clearly homosexual feelings. Just fuck the dude. Just fuck him, dude.
You've been sick because you befriended that witch. 2 of you in my wife's ladies' Bible study, and you know who you are, and we gonna ask you to get out, or I'll expose you in front of everybody. We got all 6 of their names. All 6 of them.
All 6 of them.
2 of them had already been confirmed before that thing ever even said it.
What thing?
First and last name. This chick is new to our church and don't know none of you. So you got a choice. You can leave with your spells all by yourself. Or I'll show up next Sunday with a stage full of brooms.
Oh, no.
And I'll give you one, and I'll fly your tail up out of this place in the name of Jesus. Cool. But we ain't playing your spell-casting, witchcraft, nonsense, sage-burning games.
Oh, no,
Everybody
not
okay?
sage. Not you, clearly.
The witches are like, nope. And your little dog, too. You're out.
Now, I know this guy doesn't believe it. He's a shameless con man. He'll say fucking anything to get attention and make money. But the sad thing is there's so many full-ass grown adults who believe this shit. They literally believe life is like Harry Potter. There's spells that you can cast and shit. And it works. Just unreal. We're fucking doomed. We're doomed as a species. So you think there are no like wars about to happen or anything? That'd really be terrifying if there are wars and these assholes would be pounding the war drums. But nah. at least we're free from war for the potential foreseeable future. And next up, folks, do you know who the most oppressive societies on earth are? You might be thinking, well, it's clearly Islam, right? You know, it's the ones that forcing their women to be covered head to toe, to live life staring out of a little 1-inch slit. Clearly, they're the most oppressive. That's what I would say. Right? No. The most oppressive societies are secular societies. It's true. Denmark, I'm looking at you. Sweden, psh, what happened to freedom? Much less free than Iran and Afghanistan.
Jason,
according to Tucker Carlson, and he's on the #1 cable news network in America, and he's super smart and sexy, so I think he knows what he's talking about. Let's have a listen.
Self-determination, that's on you and me as individuals to go get that, and that's why people beat down doors to get in this country. And all of this, freedom, opportunity, self-determination, all of that goes hand in hand with Christianity, Tucker. And if you go look at Canada, and in the 50s and 60s, that country, like 65% of them went to church regularly on Sundays. They've dropped that down to about 10% now. And so we don't even value freedom right now because we don't understand its importance, and they've handed us equity, diversity, and inclusion, and the race, religion, and anybody that disagrees with them. Oh, my God, there was a swastika, there was a Confederate flag. It's a group of racists. Anybody who loves freedom and wants to try to fight to protect it, they're racist, they're sellouts, they're not in line with the global agenda. We need to pay attention to what's going on in Canada and pay attention to what's going on in this country. We are being bulldozed right now, those of us that love freedom, opportunity, and self-determination and Jesus Christ.
It's funny that secular societies have a very tough time preserving human rights. They talk about human rights constantly, but they are always the most oppressive societies, I have noticed.
Yeah, he's noticed, folks. It's true. Secular societies, the most oppressive. Why can't we be super open, inclusive, and love freedom like they do in Afghanistan and Iran? Come on, America. Step up your game, says the American Taliban. They covet the conservative nature of the Islamic State. That's what they want in this country. A theocracy. And one more. Hercules. Want you to know, folks, he got so many great ideas for Christian movies, and they'd make $1 trillion. But God damn it, they're so ostracized and canceled because the Christians, they can't get anybody to fund their stupid goddamn movies. Not looking good there, Kevin.
Good.
I've got to eat a sandwich, dude. You're looking thin. Looking real thin, dude.
Good. I've got 30 scripts in my production company right now.
They make them
at Sorbo Studios, and they're ready to go. Okay. I got crews, I got locations, I got everything for all of them.
Okay.
I'm just on the phone every day, going to funders, saying, guys, we need to change the culture here. And I keep telling these wealthy guys that I meet that throw millions of dollars at politicians. I say, I'm telling you right now, you have a better chance with me. Putting out movies like I do that reach a lot more people and have a better, more positive impact on them than any of these politicians are going to have. Trust.
Well, if they're going to do so well, just fund it yourself there, Kevin. Sell some of that stupid shit behind you, like that gaudy-ass sword. Sell your house. Do what you got to do. Think of all the money you would make. It's going to be so popular. Isn't it, Kevin Sorbo? No, nobody's going to watch it. That's why no one's let's invest in it, because it's capitalism, right? If somebody thought they could make a buck off your stupid movies, they would not give a fuck what the movie's about, dude. They will be funded in a heartbeat. They just know that your ass and whatever you're associated with is also probably ass, and they don't want to get anywhere near your stupid money pits. So, fuck off, Hercules. And that's my religious bullshit. Nailed it. See what you guys have in the super chat real quick. Love from Scotland. Love you, Gordon Irvin. Steve Austin, legend returning Raw tonight at WrestleMania. Austin 316 says, I just whipped your ass. Hell yeah. What up, Steve Austin? Even though Steve Austin claims he don't remember ever meeting me. We was on MTV together, Stone Cold Steve Austin, if that is your real name. But he's like, I don't remember. Fuck you. Almost like you've been hit in the head too many times. Don't remember shit. Is there really witches? If there's really witches, they should curse him. I wish. That'd be super fucking cool. I'd be a witch. Like if witchcraft was real. I told this story before, guys. Like when I stopped becoming a Christian, I didn't immediately go to atheism. I was like, okay, well, the Bible's fucking wrong, obviously, and stupid, and the Earth's not 6,000 years old, but like there has to be a God. Like there has to be supernatural, right? That has to still be true. So I like experiment with all kinds of shit. So I was like, I'm gonna experiment with magic. I'm gonna see if magic is real. So I was like looking up different kinds of magic I could experiment with, and the coolest of magic was sex magic. Remember the Red Hot Chili Peppers album, Blood Sugar Sex Magic? Hell yeah, it was my favorite album. So I was like, I can get involved in this. This is right up my alley, sex magic. So here's how sex magic works, right? So what you got to do is you got to draw. So you got to make a symbol, right? Sigil is what it's called. So you take whatever you want, you write a sentence out. Like what I wanted this website that I was working on to go viral. So I wrote out, I want the website to go viral. And then I took the first letter of each of the words in the sentence and I made a sigil out of them. And so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have sex. And then as you're coming, you're supposed to concentrate on that sigil. And the power of your sex makes your wish come true. You know, this is just real life. This is just how the universe works. Okay, it's the secret, yo. And but I was like, hey, if having sex and focusing on it when you come makes the magic come true, I bet if I masturbate and think about this as I'm coming on masturbate, like I masturbate like 4 times a day. I can just masturbate 4 times a day and concentrate on the sigil 4 times a day. I will supercharge this bullshit. So there I was cranking it every goddamn day, 4 times a day, coming, and I had it like taped to the top of my screen. So after I jacked off to the porn, I could just look at the sigil and skeet everywhere, and 4 times a day for like a week, and not shit happened. The website went under, did not work. So god damn it, magic ain't real, sucks. Fucking wish it was, but what you gonna do? Hey, I tried, and I don't regret it. I've never regretted masturbation. Always a good time, regardless of what happens. Long story. Scott Walker, hey, welcome to the Dust Buddies. Welcome to Dust Buddies. Jason Willoughby. You guys can come up with Dust Buddies for $2.99 a month and help out the show. Get customized emojis to spend the chat with. There's a button somewhere that lets you do it. You'll figure it out. You're smart. Thank you. Welcome to the Dust Buddies, heroes. Russian Jacko playing Days Gone. Hey, Days Gone's a good game. Unlike GTA, it's severely lacking on in-game radio. So you are my background noise. Hell yeah. Watching me as you play games, a great way to do it. I'm like one of those radio stations from Fallout, except I'm real life. Don't yell so loud. You'll attract swarms. Fuck all swarms. Be careful out there. Shout out to No, and his already read that. Cool. Love from already read that. Cool. Next up, gonna do a little section I like to call What the Fuck? What the fuck? And first off, on What the Fuck? Folks, did you guys see this one? So, Facebook, they changed the name of their parent company. It used to be just Facebook. They're like, hey, Facebook's not cool enough. It's kind of like when Google changed the name of their company, their parent company. It's like, what is it? Alphabet or something? I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, so they're like, hey, we want to call ourselves something cool to kind of rebrand away from Facebook. Let's call ourselves Meta. It'll be so cool. We'll have the metaverse and do all this virtual reality and shit. It'll be super awesome. And apparently their manager of community development is a pedophile. Yeah. Bad life decision from this guy. I don't understand pedophiles. Like, even if you were attracted to kids, why would you ever act upon it? You are going to get caught. 100% you're going to get caught. If you download child porn, you're going to get caught. If you try to meet underage kids on the internet, you're going to get caught. Don't fucking do it, dummies. But they never fucking learn. They're just so desperate for children or whatever. It just erases their goddamn brain. So, yeah, he gets caught in this very awkward video explaining to the people that busted him the fuck he was doing trying to have sex with a 13-year-old. Warning! It's awkward as fuck.
So you're telling this 13-year-old boy that he makes you horny, correct?
Could be perceived as such, yes.
Oh, quit the bullshit, bro. I'm sick of your bullshit.
Sick of it.
Good. I won't have any restraint around you if I'm horny. What does that mean?
It means I was flirting, I was talking to him. Throughout all of this, I'll let you know there was never any intention of ever meeting up with him.
No intention.
Okay.
Bro.
But you did set 2 meets with him.
That I never intended to go to or
But you set it
show
up
up to.
Correct?
And I gave information, location, and all that stuff. Yes, it
I mean,
can be
how did I
perceived as
find you? It's not like I just pulled this out of my ass.
It's true.
You gave the hotel and the hotel room.
Right.
So you set the meets. So you're okay with talking sexual online as long as you don't meet the children?
This is the one time I've done this.
Never had before.
Okay, so you are okay to talk sexual to 13-year-old Corey because you knew in your head that you would not meet up with him.
That was my rationale.
Okay. He asked you what you do. I am the head of a global community development for Meta. That's a pretty fucking good job, right?
It was.
Huge.
Guess what happened?
Right? You made good money, right?
You did.
What was the title again?
I mean, what is your official title?
Manager of Community Development.
Former manager of community development.
Make out with you, touch you, suck you. Is that what you said?
I did.
You said that to a 13-year-old boy?
I did.
You did.
You said my cousin or Uber. You said Uber would be expensive. You said my cousin's rich. He doesn't care. He owes me. You said, haha, that would be crazy. And you're talking to this other boy. Can I see a pic of him? Why'd you want to see a pic of him?
Just want to see what it looks like. Part of the conversation.
Hoping,
all of this stuff.
You were hoping that this 13-year-old somehow got a ride here and somehow got up here. And you weren't going to push it. You weren't going to be like, yeah, I'll come get you, come that. You weren't doing that. Maybe because you're scared to get caught or something. But you were praying, hoping that this boy would show up knocking on your fucking door. That's why you gave him the address. You gave him the room number.
No.
Well, let me say, you're a very evil man, okay? You might not remember it, which is bullshit, because I know you're fucking lying. But you fucking hurt somebody. Probably more than one
your life's
person.
over, dude.
This isn't your first fucking time. This is.
He's going through that moment. You ever had something really shocking happen, and it's like time slows down, and you can't believe it's fucking happening? That's what's going through his mind right now. He's like, oh shit. My life as I know it is completely over. I have fucked up.
My first time catching fucking pieces of shit like you. By your verbiage, little boy. It's illegal, little boy. This ain't your first fucking time.
This ain't your first rodeo, pedo! So, yeah, he got fired. Totally got fired. Meta axes, head of global community development after he appears on video in underage sexting. And yep, bad life choices. Pedos might want to keep that shit to yourself. Just saying. Dummies. I guess they're not the sharpest tools in the shed anyway. If you're out there doing that stuff. And folks, I don't know when this next video is from. It's new to me. And it went viral recently again. So apparently, there was like a costume party outside. And this guy was dressed up like Tom Cruise. Okay, let me just show you this video. I wish there was sound of this video. There's no sound. Anyway, so he gets bullied by, what is this, Moana? I don't know what this Moana person is. And don't say it's old, Dusty. If you tell me it's old, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. God damn it, I don't want to hear how old this video is. It's new to me. So anyway, so he gets tripped by Moana. And he's trying to laugh it off, but he's pissed, okay? So then he charges at Moana, and she ducks out of the way, and watch how hard he slams into the fucking wall. Watch this shit. He charges at her, and then BAM! Ow! Ow, dude! He was fucking serious. Let's watch it. BAM! She should be on the NFL. Just a little sidestep. Little side. BAM! And then he was gonna like knock the fuck out of her, and he's still smiling, but he hurt, yo. He hurt. And so then he's gonna try to get his get back to Moana, who just humiliated him. So she thought, then he tries to tackle her, and he having a bad day. You get whooped by a girl, dude. She a big girl, but she didn't whoop your ass, Tom Cruise. Might wanna quit by your head. You know, you went right into the danger zone. Yeah. And next up on What the Fuck, I got one more. It's a short What the Fuck this week, folks. You ever wondered, hey, I wonder if I could just walk through security at the airport and not stop and get my bags checked or anything. And I wonder if the security guard's pointing his taser at me and telling me I need to stop. I wonder if I could just continue to walk and do a strut like I'm fucking Vince McMahon. And what's going to possibly happen? He going to be fine. And, oh, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, you got taste, dude. You got taste, bro. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't move. Don't move. Let's watch that again. Him strut walking, strut, pat, put it on. It's what you want for women. And snap. Yeah. Yeah, bad. Bad choice. Yeah. Everybody laughing at you now. You got taste, bro. You got taste. Go through security. I'm sure that's old, folks. I don't see no mask. I'm sure it's old, but fuck you. It's new to me. So, suck a dick in a bad way. And I know that's not really him, folks. I said it was a costume party. I already said that. I know the difference between real Tom Cruise and fake costume party Tom Cruise. It does look like Tom Cruise, though. Does look like him. But all right, cool. That's not what the fuck. Let's go ahead and jump into some Trash World. Got to get a move on. Because got plenty of show for you guys. People ask me what the words of the song are. It's very simple. It's Trash World, dumpster fire, hellish trash world. Goes a little something like Trash World, dumpster fire, hellish trash world, Trash World. And first off, on the Trash World, God damn it, who's shocked? Raise your hand if you're shocked that Melania Trump is a giant scammer. Put your fucking hand down. So, like all Trumps do, she decides to jump in the world of scamming, ripping people off for their money, because that's just what they do. It's like the family fucking business, yo. So she's like, how can I rip people off? I should get into NFTs. That's the best way to rip dumbasses off, because people would just give Trump's family money for anything. Like, literally, I don't even know why they even bother. They could just say, hey, we need money for a new golden toilet. You don't expect us to sit our fancy asses on a regular porcelain toilet, do you? We need a solid gold fucking toilet. And Trump will be like, here you go, Lord and Savior. We'll just give you tons of money. I don't even know why they bother with any other scams, but they do. So she been doing NFTs, and she put an NFT out there recently. And guess who bought it? She did. Yes, she bought her own NFT, folks. The winning bid in Melania Trump's NFT auction appears to have come from a wallet associated with Melania Trump. So it's all pump and dump. What they do is a lot of these NFTs are bought by the same people that own them. The money's just shuffled around because they're trying to create the perception of value. So people see, hey, this NFT just got sold for $200,000. It actually has value. I better buy one. It'll go up in money if I buy it. No, they're just scamming you. It's all pump and dump. So no one should be shocked that she's in on the pump and dump scam. But like at some point, it's kind of on you. If you're getting scammed by Trump's family at this point, you know, shame on you a little bit. It's a little bit on you. And Reese Witherspoon is a goddamn dumbass. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, Reese. What happened to you? So she in on NFT, and she's using the girl power, diversity trope to try to con people to put out money. Reese Witherspoon's Hello Sunshine, World of Women partners to adapt NFTs into movies, TV shows. Hooray, I can't wait. Who is champing at the bit to watch a TV show based on these fucking pictures? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. How are you going to make a TV show based on pictures? But she's like, yeah, well, these pictures were made by women. So diversity. I want to bring equity to TV screens based on this shit. It's all pump and dump. It's all money laundering, trying to create false value and all this bullshit. Like, literally, what does any of this have to do with TV shows or movies? You would have to write an entire script about women that have nothing, no connection to this whatsoever. You're just claiming it does in order to jump on these trend NFTs that's all popular right now because you influencers and celebrities are trying to act like this is a cool new thing when it's nothing more than scams and embarrassments. And for shame, Reese Witherspoon. For shame on you. Just sad. Everybody's mostly shitting on her. Hey, happy people just don't shill NFT Ponzi schemes. They just don't. That's right. You should listen to Reese Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon. Girl boss, that Ponzi scheme, Reese, we love you. Yep. Don't get scammed by this shit, folks. There's one thing you learn from this show. It's do not invest in NFTs. Almost all of them are fucking scams. Unless you're the one scamming, you're the one getting scammed. And if you're the one doing the scamming, fuck you. Yeah, dirty piece of shit. And also raise your hand if you're shocked. So you remember that conservatives made the phrase, let's go Brandon, go super viral It means fuck Joe Biden, but it's hilarious. Let's go, Brandon. We can be politically correct and we can say fuck Joe Biden without actually saying fuck Joe Biden. Well, they were like, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we create a Let's Go Brandon crypto coin? And then all the dumb pieces of shit who love this phrase will just buy it for no reason. We'll be like, hey, here's nothing. Here's nothing. But it's tied to a phrase you like, so that gives it false value. And so it worked. People bought the Let's Go Brandon crypto coin. And so they took some of the money and they signed a contract with the guy Brandon, who was the race car driver from NASCAR, who was behind the viral video, Let's Go Brandon, where it all got started. So they were interviewing him in the video, this NASCAR video, during one of his races, and the crowd was chanting, fuck Joe Biden, but I guess the announcer misheard or something and thought they were chanting, Let's Go Brandon, or he was joking or whatever. So that's where it got started. So they're like, hey, we're going to pay you a buttload of money if you'll put this crypto coin, Let's Go Brandon, on your car and drive it around. So he did. But then NASCAR was like, yeah, nah, it's a scam. You can't do that. We don't want to be involved in it. So everybody lost their money. Yeah. At the Let's Go Brandon coin's peak in early January 2022, the coin had a liquidity pool worth north of $6.5 million. That pot of money has since dried up, leaving a liquidity pool of less than $10,000. On Twitter, the organization group behind LGB pledged to airdrop investors a new and improved coin. Yeah, I know we sold you this coin and it's worthless now, but buy this new coin. It has value. Never learn your lesson, idiots. We'll take all your money. Some apparent investors seem skeptical as well. One commenter complained in the comment section that the Let's Go Brandon Twitter page in January that their $15,000 investment had plummeted to just a couple $100. Ha ha. Another expressed alarm that their 73 million coins were worth a measly $1.66 altogether. Still overpriced. And I gotta say, like, I kind of love it. Like, I hate that scammers are making money, but I love when idiots get scammed because good. Fools and their money soon parted. And these crypto scammers are fucking everywhere, yo. Now they're catfishing desperate ladies on dating sites. It's sad. So this sad, lonely lady, she met the man of her dreams, the man from the dating app Hinge, which apparently is something that exists in the universe. Checked all the two Talvu's boxes. I don't know how you pronounce her name. It's hard. He was boorishly handsome, architect from China, staying in Maryland on a long-term assessment. So long story short, she fell in love with this catfish. And he was like, hey, you know what you ought to do? You ought to give me all your money so I can invest it in Bitcoin for you and crypto bullshit. And then we could take the winnings and the earnings we make and we can go on vacation together. So this brain genius sent this stranger on the internet $300,000. And guess how it ended? Yeah, she lost all her money. You lost all your money because you're dumb. I feel sorry for you because you're sad and lonely, but you're not that smart. I can kind of understand why dudes are avoiding you if you're this dumb. Good God. How did you get $300,000? How do you earn so much money and yet you're this fucking stupid? So within weeks, Ms. Vu had sent more than $300,000 worth of Bitcoin, nearly her entire life savings, to an address that Mr. Zhao had told her was connected to an account on the Hong Kong cryptocurrency exchange. And yoink! Lost your money. People, learn from their mistakes. Do not get involved in crypto. Do not get involved in NFTs. You're going to lose your money. It's gambling. And you guys ever seen this website? This perfectly illustrates what I've been talking about. They have a whole website. It's called Web3 is Going Great. And the whole point of this website is just to outline all the scams taking place with cryptocurrency and NFTs. And holy shit, folks. The entire thing is a scam. Every single day, millions and millions and millions every day are getting stolen from people buying these NFTs. The entire thing is a Ponzi scheme and a scam. Like, I can literally just scroll down almost endlessly. Everything you're seeing right now on the screen, it's scams related to NFTs and cryptocurrency. I'm still going. It's all nothing but rug pulls. That's what they call it. It's where these companies are like, hey, we got a new NFT we're going to put on. It's 10,000 dolphins. And yeah, the dolphins are slightly different, but don't you want one of the 10,000 dolphins? And it's like, yeah, sign me up. And so they get in there and they pre-order to get one of the 10,000 dolphins, and the people that are putting on these NFT collections make like $2-3 million, and they delete their websites, take the money, and they just disappear. It happens over and fucking over again. It's crazy how many people are falling for this bullshit. The entire thing, top to bottom, just a goddamn scam. I would like to go through this website someday. Maybe if I have more time, I will read some of this shit. But look, I can just literally go on forever. This is all scam bullshit. Crazy. Avoid it, folks. Avoid it. And, but don't worry, folks. It's the future of everything. Don't you know it? NFTs will start our cars. That's right. Don't you want your car started by an NFT? It'll open our houses. That's right. Your front door gonna be opened by an NFT. Gate real world events represent ownership contracts for millions of dollars, real world assets. The JPEG was just a test. Whether you're looking beyond surface level, that's right. Get excited, folks. I mean, sure, it's like the excitement that they got everybody hyped up for with cryptocurrency that cost so many people their life savings, but this is totally different, folks. And breaking. Over $200 million worth of NFTs have been stolen from OpenSea. Now, this is not true. It was only like $2 million. Though total, at least $200 million have been stolen through the NFT bullshit. So it's sort of true. OpenSea is the website where all the NFTs are traded. It's just one fuckery after another. Avoid it. Avoid it. And speaking of con man, Jordan Peterson has been confirmed as the speaker at the 2022 Bitcoin conference, because this guy never gets tired of talking about subjects he knows nothing the fuck about. This psychologist always out there being an expert about fucking everything. But here's the hilarious part. People are trying to turn on cryptocurrency now because they're associated with Jordan Peterson. Dude's never misses an opportunity to scam, to take advantage of people. And so people heard he was speaking and they were like, I've actually considered getting out of crypto because of this shit. If it's the new alt-right currency, they can keep it. To which somebody replies, absolutely. And this sub has turned into an astroturfing haven for alt-right bullshit. Yeah, because alt-right conservative idiots are the easiest one to scam. They're the least likely to actually question what they're told. Just con them all fucking day. So that's why they hire people like Jordan Peterson. Because his name recognition will get all of you guys to give up your money and get fleeced endlessly. It reeks of Russian trolls that popped up all over Reddit hyping Trump in 2016. Great. We got Ted Cruz and Jordan Peterson. Next, let's get Alex Jones on our side. Really try and get Bitcoin adopted by the most controversial people possible. That'll help convince everyone. Exactly. The more crackpots we add, the more I think my family is right about crypto being a pump and dump. I'll eventually lose everything I've invested in. Yeah, we're right. You are going to lose all of your money. Probably. It's gambling. Are we the baddies? Yes, you're the baddies. You're on the wrong side. Yeah, my reaction too. If we get Ted Cruz, Tucker, and this guy, maybe we're in the wrong camp. You think? Nah, you guys are cool. Yikes. And last up, on what the fuck, cancel culture, as I've told you guys repeatedly, is a bullshit concept simply made up to shit on the left while they pretend the right doesn't engage continuously in cancel culture, at least their version of cancel culture, and have forever. Despite making many transphobic statements in its earlier special, which led to a mass staff walkout, Netflix has decided to order 4 more specials from Dave Chappelle. Hooray! I mean, like, I don't really give a shit. It's fine. Netflix is a private company, and I've said this tons of time. Private companies can host whoever the fuck they want to on their platform. I just miss the time when Dave Chappelle told jokes. I mean, it's mainly like just an old man getting up there yelling at a cloud now. He rarely even tells jokes anymore. And last time he just lied about all kinds of bullshit. He lied about his trans friend. He lied about the J.K. Rowling situation in order to excuse his bigotry. So, but as always, he'll get paid another $200 million to say whatever the fuck he wants to in front of millions of people. Or as we like to call it, canceled. Cancel culture. It's a real problem, folks. It's destroying the fabric of society, isn't it? It's such a giant issue. Gotta vote for Republicans now. At least that's what Bill Maher will have you believe. And all right, cook. That's my what the fuck section. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Dave Chappelle is gay? I don't know anything about Dave Chappelle being gay. Those pedal hunters are creepy too, though. Yeah, I can't stand fucking pedal hunters. They're all assholes. They clearly don't give a shit about children. They're just doing it to make money. They have gotcha videos. They're dirtbags also. The pub night in Darcidia voice, wipe NFTs alt, all of them. I mean, eventually the whole thing will collapse once they run out of suckers, but it'll take a while. Just chilling here in alts. Keep up the work, Dusty. I will, Coif. Good to see you tonight. What does PTL stand for? PTL, praise the Lord. But I made a new show a while back called Progressive Talk Live. That was the name of the show. It was originally it was called The Codcast, and then Progressive Talk Live, and then I changed the name to The Dusty Smith Show, which is what it is now. Become a Dust Buddy. Can I become a Dust Buddy and join the PTL as well? The PTL, I think, is like $10 a month, and it's like the next level of Dust Buddy. It's only like if you really want to help out. It doesn't give you anything extra, but it's a nice thing to do. The pub night. Oh, Reese, the woman who assaulted her ex-husband, Ryan Philippe, and somehow she's the victim. Okay, don't know anything. I know who Ryan Philippe is, though, with this sexy ass. Tanky dum-dums like Glenn Greenwald are annoying the hell out of me on the Ukraine issue. Is he really a tanky? I just think he's like a right-wing sellout shithead at this point, isn't he? You've told us about your conspiracy-believing Christian farmer days, but I'd like to know what led to the penny dropping that Alex Jones was full of BS. It took a while. I guess I had spent so many years developing my off-the-grid farm on the 40 acres and had all these animals and everything. It was so much fucking work, and every day he was promising the government was going to collapse any second now, and it was all going to pay off, and everybody that doubted me was going to come begging to live on my property because they was going to be hungry. Although if that happened, all that would really happen is that bands of roving marauders would just come take all my shit with guns. What am I going to fucking do? I ain't going to set up to a gang. But anyway, I did a lot of work on it, and then he promised every day that shit was going to happen. It never happened, and I was like, why am I doing all this work? This sucks. And sheep are assholes. Fuck these sheep. They keep headbutting me on nads. So I'm out. And so I sold it, and I left all that shit behind. Long story short. Love from Sky. Already read that. All right. Okay. Welcome to the Dust Buddies. Michael Hanratty. You're part of the cool kids now. Spam the chat with impunity. Anything else pop up? All right, cool. Appreciate the support. Let's see what the poors are saying. I don't want to neglect the poors because you guys are important as well. Give me the loot. More likes. Yes, I forgot to bitch about liking the video. Hit the like button, fuckos. Do it. Do it. Why have you not done it yet? What's wrong with you? Dusty's best friends with the owner of Netflix. Shocker. It's a big club, and you and I ain't in it. After Napster, who would have thought people would pay for JPEGs? I know, right? Even porn is free now. Get with the times, dumbasses. Sheep are assholes. Sheep are definitely fucking assholes. The boys just, even if you're like feed them, you're trying to help them, they still headbutt you in the nads. It's like, why? Why, sheep? I'm on your side, buddy. I'm the one feeding you. Ouch. All right, next up, gonna do a little section. It's called Corona. Boom, nailed it. And first off, on my Corona, did you guys hear about this story? These goddamn anti-vaxxers are so desperate to go viral. I guess they just craved the spotlight so much. This guy got up in the middle of a flight and tried to open the emergency exit. Of course, that's impossible. You can't open a plane door when the airplane is in air. Some kind of, cabin pressure and whatnot. You can't do it. But he was like, I want everybody to film me. I want to go viral. My opinions on the coronavirus is so important that I'm going to get put in federal prison and on the no-fly list for the rest of my life. Delta passenger accused of trying to open emergency exit wanted to be taped sharing views on COVID vaccine, authorities say. Michael Brandon DeMare, 32, was arrested and charged with threatening to interfering with a flight crew and attendants. So enjoy prison, moron. I'm glad nobody recorded his dumb ass. Don't give him what the fuck he wants. And you guys been hearing about this Canadian Karen convoy? Apparently, a lot of them are like Americans, and they've got the virus of anti-vaccine conspiracy theories running rampant up there to our Canuck brothers and sisters, and they're cracking down. please, you're shutting them down because they're threatening the economy. And yeah, in capitalist societies, you can't do that, dummies. What the fuck are you thinking? So they're trying to block up all the roads, and like first responders can't get through. The shelves and stores are being bare because they're disrupting the supply chain. So they're basically arresting them, seizing their fucking trucks and shit, gonna sell off all your trucks. Yeah, shit's getting real, yo. Before we get into that, let's take a look at what pieces of shit these guys are. I showed you guys this guy on the last show. He is one of the leaders, the organizers of the Carrying Canadian convoy. And the last video I showed was him saying a bunch of racist stuff. He's incredibly fucking racist. But it's how evil these motherfuckers are. Here he is laughing about keeping people up for days. It's so hilarious to drive innocent people insane with your bullshit. Are you the baddies?
Just take the ticket. Do what you gotta do peacefully. Remember, these people haven't been able to sleep for 10 days. Okay? It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty hilarious.
Hilarious.
So now you've got the citizens of Ottawa are requesting the municipality of Ottawa to put in an injunction to stop the horns, and now they put an injunction in there, and now they're asking for the feds to come and negotiate and get us out of their city. It's working.
It's working.
It's working beautiful.
It's totally working beautiful.
It's awesome, guys.
So awesome.
So, yeah, I'm not laughing. You're laughing. It's kind of funny.
It's so
funny.
funny.
Kind of funny how we can hug and laugh and have a good time. And things were working.
It's working so well, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart, great job, everybody out there.
job.
You're doing fantastic.
It's hilarious. We're torturing people, keeping them awake. They hate us. It's working. Yeah, it's not working. They are seizing your trucks. They're arresting you. They're bankrupting you. You dumb fucking idiots. The consequences of your actions. But first off, here's a hero that confronts these motherfuckers. Turnabout is fair play. Let's see how they like a taste of their own medicine.
Take your hands up. I know. You want her to take your hands away from you, but you're going to put that in everybody's ear? Yeah.
So this guy, this fucking bully piece of shit wants so bad to violently attack him. So he's looking for any excuse. Watch him try to physically intimidate, because it's all they have. When you're kind of a big doughy guy, a lot of times you're really fucking stupid. Not all big doughy guys. A lot of big doughy guys are real fucking stupid. And so they can't beat somebody with their wits. They don't have the mental acuity to win a fight with their intelligence. So they have to fall back on intimidation and threats of violence to try to get their way. And you can tell he's used to doing that.
Just with all your horns. Get away from me now, or your hand might get hit by a spoon. You're not. If you hit her, that'll be the last thing you will ever do, my friend. I promise you.
Trying to intimidate him. You're such a big man, aren't you? He doesn't like freedom. What's the difference between what they're doing, what he's doing, and what you guys are doing?
But there's still a stage you need to know your boundary, like getting close to people and stuff. Because it could be threatening that you don't want to hit you.
Yeah, are you threatening me? You seems like you want to hit me. Just itching for an excuse to violently attack them, because that's what they are. They're fucking thugs. Fucking piece of shit. Get on you, hero. Get him. And here's how it's really going, folks. They're starting to freak out. This guy said, arrested and charged for holding the line on I'm not allowed 500 meters from Ambassador Bridge and or the tunnel. Also not allowed on Huron Church or way in Dead West North, blah, 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 to the east and Felix, and also Rosedale. As soon as I got off live, I was jumped on by 20 officers. I set up a crowdfunding for me because I donated a lot of money to the truckers, and I didn't see this all the way through, as I have no money for legal fees, and these charges can impact my life in a very negative way. Not being able to get a job to feed my family or myself. Anything counts. I appreciate it. Yep. Oh my God, what is this? The consequences of my actions? Yeah, dipshits. You guys gonna have your truck seized. You're gonna be bankrupt. You're gonna lose your job. Was it worth it? Doesn't appear so. And now they're trying to turn on the cops, yo. They were fine with the cops beating up black and brown people and anybody who supported them. But I can't believe the leper party eating people's faces that I voted for is now eating my face. Ezra Levant says, my whole life I was back the blue. My whole life I was pro-cop. I was a master of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. When they was attacking black folks at BLM, I was like, shh, they're just doing their jobs. Even for pretty obvious cases of police brutality, yeah, I was fine with it when it was just racism. I was cool with it. But now it's affecting me. I simply cannot say I'm pro-police anymore, not after watching these just fallen order studs. And I do think some of the cops, as cops do, are abusing their privilege. And I don't want to see, like, even these people, I don't want to see cops beat them up, use excessive force against them. Because I'm consistent. Exactly the same way I said about the Black Lives Matter protest. Now, if they're just doing their jobs, if they got to go out and clear the roadways, fine. But, you know, do it within your powers of the law. But at the same time, yep, it was fine when it was the darkies. But now it's me. Oh, hell no. ACAB. Next up, oh my Corona. This is another example, folks. Another doughy white guy thinking he's so fucking tough and want to resort to violence to try to get his way. And this is how they behave. Like the lowest common denominator possible, the bottom of the fucking barrel. Why do these doughy white guys always think they're so fucking tough? Here's Toxic Masculinity 101. This guy.
I'd knock your ass out.
I promise you won't knock me out, bro. I promise you, bro. Come on, bro.
Now, I ain't never been a fight in my adult life, but one thing I do know is this is not how you fight. What is this, like old boxers from the 1910s? This ain't how you do it, dude. It's like more like this. More like this. Not like, what are you doing? Dude, clearly never been in a fight in his entire life.
Come on, man. We ain't here for that. Knock your goddamn ass out. Yeah, you better get ready, bro. You better get goddamn ready. You better get goddamn ready. Because I'm about to knock you fucking out, bro. Hey, if I keep you out here to run, drop your ass. That's no fault to it, bro. You really think you drop me? The fuck you want?
Oh, now he's gonna breath the gut.
The fuck you want to do, bro? Get some. Get some, nigga. Come on. What's up, bro?
He's so tough. Look at him. Peak physical specimen right here. What is this?
Get it, bro.
What are you doing?
I'll knock you out, bro.
You won't. You literally won't.
That's what they want.
Only thing you're gonna knock out is a cheeseburger.
Get him. Get his ass.
And then ha ha, yeah. Oh, don't make me root for the fucking cops. Hate that. But arrest his ass. Love it. And prepare your shock face, motherfuckers. Jimmy Dore not back and just lying his ass off. Now Jimmy Dore is claiming he got COVID from the vaccine. That's exactly what he's saying here. FYI, I got long haul COVID from the vax, which means he got COVID from the vaccine. No, you didn't, Jimmy Dore. No, you goddamn didn't. Where you at, Jimmy Dore fans? Where you at, doorknobs? Please defend this. Please defend Jimmy Dore saying he got COVID from the fucking vaccine. Please. I'll eat your fucking lunch. I will fight you like this. Don't make me fight you like this, like I'm a boxer from 1910, because I will, Jimmy Doorknob fans. Just goddamn shameless. And the good news is like almost every comment was like, dude, the fuck are you talking about? No, you didn't. You're a joke, Jimmy Dore. So frustrating how popular he still is. Crazy. And then there's this one, folks. Oh yeah, this should have gone above the Jimmy Dore thing. More examples of the piece of trash who are out representing the Canadian Karen convoy. The same people that, we're all about freedom. Freedom. You hate freedom? Why do you hate freedom? They literally hate freedom of the press. This is what they're all about here, folks.
Demonstration, but a few hours in, members of the media appear to have been harassed and intimidated, with two men attempting to spit on them. Demonstration, but a few hours in, members of the media appear to have been harassed and intimidated, with two men attempting to...
Look, classy, so classy. They're the freedom lovers. It's all about freedom, folks. I ain't gonna do that. It's just conspiracy-minded dipshits who are being used by right-wing politicians to push bullshit narratives. That's all that's fucking going on. And did you guys see Bill Maher lie his ass off about Justin Trudeau? I'm not even a big fan of Trudeau. Trudeau's but you don't have to fucking lie. So here he is going to lie about what Trudeau said, and then I'm going to show you what Trudeau actually said.
Justin Trudeau. What? You're laughing, but Justin Trudeau, I mean, I thought he was kind of a cool guy. Then I started to read what he said. This
guarantee you, he read this off some right-wing website, and Bill Maher, that's all he does now. He just reads right-wing websites and think tanks and doesn't bother to do any research for himself and just repeats it verbatim on his show. And he knows no one's going to check him on it.
Then I started to read what he said. This is a couple of weeks ago. He was, or maybe this is September, but he was talking about people who are not vaccinated.
That's not what he was talking about. He was talking about I'm going to show you, a small amount of extremists. Not everybody who is unvaccinated. That's not what he said. But Bill Maher going to spin it and lie.
He said they don't believe in science. They're often misogynistic, often racist. No, they're not.
That was not.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's not even a small part. It's a large section of these anti-vax idiots who are fucking incredibly racist. I played all the videos for you. I have all the receipts, Bill Maher. But you're lying because he didn't say that.
Not smart of him at all.
Right. He said, but they take up space. And with that, we have to make a choice in terms of a leader as a country. Do we tolerate these people? It's like, tolerate them. Now you do sound like Hitler.
No, that was...
and recently he talked about...
You're Hitler for saying the thing I made up.
Holding unacceptable views.
Wow. I'm surprised to hear that Trudeau said those things.
I'm sure you are, because he didn't.
You didn't see the blackface? I mean, no, I'm kidding. That was not a good look for him. No, but I mean, come on. I mean, that's, I think, what gets under people's skin.
Come on! Awesome argument there from Bill Maher. So Bill Maher, they're claiming Justin Trudeau said that all anti-vaxxers are extremists and racist. But let's see what he actually said. Yes, we will get out of this pandemic by vaccination. We all know people who are a little bit hesitant. We will continue to try to convince them. But there are also people who are fiercely against vaccines. They are extremists. We don't believe in science. They're often misogynists, also racist. So he's clearly talking about a small subset. He's saying there's some people hesitant, some people don't want to get it. We'll keep working on them. But then there's some extremists who are misogynists and racist. So Bill Maher lying his ass off because that's what his fucking show has become. Just right-wing propaganda all goddamn time. And folks, you might not want to catch COVID. Despite what Joe Rogan's telling you, hey, if you're young and healthy, don't even get vaccinated. Yeah, heart disease risk soars after COVID, even with mild cases. It greatly increases your odds of having a heart attack or heart trouble. Even with the Omicron, which is supposed to be more mild, although it's not mild at all. It's the deaths are outstripping the Delta variant. So just saying, folks, don't say you weren't warned. If you're not been vaccinated yet, I mean, there's probably no hope for you if you're not vaccinated yet. But if you're not, good luck to your heart. Gonna pop like a fucking zit. All right, that's my Corona section. Let's check the super chats and continue on. Gonna do some Beyond Parody coming up. Glad you're back, Dusty. Hey, thanks, Jam. Say hi to my girlfriend, Olivia. What's up, Olivia? How you doing? You are her fallback option in case this goes south. Careful, she farts a lot. That's what I'm into. MJ, thank you, Dusty, for your awesome stories and sharing your life, sad stuff, and helping me connect and laugh at this crazy world. Hey, you gotta laugh to keep from crying. It's the way you gotta get through it. Thank you. Jay West, the trucker organizer, defines pissing people off as working. They're right wing in a nutshell. Yep, totally working. Everybody hates you. They're seizing your trucks. You're unemployed. Totally working. It's like Trump. Are you tired of winning yet? Dustin, good to see you. Sorry about your dog Molly. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, Hubert. Sorry about your pet, says Rachel. I have a 14-year-old pit bull, and when she goes, I'm going to be lost. Glad you're back. Hey, appreciate it. Ray Fuller, $50. Whoa, very generous. Thank you, Ray Fuller. What's up, fuckos? Support the kiddies and hit the like button, fuckos. Do it. Only half of you have hit the like button. The rest, worst human scum imaginable. Worse than pedos. Don't make me side-eye you, because I will. All right, anything else? Cool. Moving right along. Next up. Gonna do a little section I like to call Beyond Parody! And the whole goddamn show could be beyond parody. Everything on this show is beyond parody, but got a few specific examples that actually are beyond parody. So, folks, you know how conservatives hate Twitter and Facebook because they censor too much? So they had to create these bastions of free speech where we don't censor anybody. Everybody can say what they want to. I know you're going to be shocked by this, but it turns out to not be true. Now, I told you guys this in the very beginning. This is just a scam. These sites are going to end up censoring exactly the same way, if not more, that Twitter and Facebook does. And here's proof. Did you know that on Getter, which is the right-wing clone, there's so many. Trump just launched, we're going to talk about the Trump launch of Truth Social, which is a Twitter clone. But this is the other Twitter clone done by Trump's people called Getter. Did you know it was backed by a billionaire Chinese financier? It's true. So there were rumors going around that if you go on Getter and you question whether the Chinese financier of Getter is a Chinese spy, they will delete your comment and ban you. That can't possibly be true, right, though? Because it's a free speech platform. They would never do... Oh, yeah, they did it. Okay. Even for Getter, the MAGA-friendly social media platform conceived as an anything-goes haven for free speech, some right-wing claims are apparently a speech too far. While Getter, which was created by former Trump advisor Jason Miller, has gained the endorsement of MAGA stars like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Pizzagate conspiracy theorist Jack Piece of Shitbick, it has faced criticism from elements of the right over its deep financial ties to Chinese businessman Gao Wengu, a self-styled billionaire and avowed anti-communist who this week filed for bankruptcy. According to these far-right critics, included up-and-coming shock jock Stu Peters, Guao, a Chinese fugitive, may in fact be a spy for the Chinese Communist Party. As a result, Peters alleged last month, Getter might be an intelligence gathering platform for the enemy to America. So the Daily Beast went on there and they made several posts. Half the posts were praising the Chinese financier and the other half were questioning whether he was a spy. And all the posts questioning where he was a spy got deleted. All 6 accounts were promptly banned. Within 83 minutes of the longest span of time, a single critical post remained live. They were banned without notice of wrongdoing or explanation for the permanent suspensions. All the one praising him were left up. So I am so surprised, y'all. I cannot believe that the conservative Twitter clone censors even worse than Twitter does. Who could have possibly seen this coming? Crickets. Next up. You guys see this one? Man, they're so fucking desperate, yo. They're so scared of them teaching the history of racism in this country in schools that they're literally going to school board meetings and they're like, hey, why aren't we teaching about the black folks who were part of the Confederacy? How bad could it have been when there were black folks fighting for it? It couldn't have been about racism and slavery, yo, even though it totally was. So now they just making shit up, folks. You guys ever hear about the lawyer, Hook Lawyer? Yeah, it's a real person that really existed. Wink. It was a black guy back in the Civil War times, and he was fighting for the Confederacy. Why aren't we learning about Hook Lawyer in the school? I want to learn all about the Hook Lawyer, yo.
Tonight was a special night. There was a lot of young people that were here. Tonight was special. But mainly for February, I would like to talk about Black History Month.
Awesome.
In honor of Black History Month, I will be speaking about Black Confederate history.
Oh, God.
Of this Confederate boy. He was 14 years old. His name was Hulk Lawyer.
Hulk Lawyer.
There's a picture of him. He joined the Confederacy under his General Vines as a free 14-year-old boy. And just to let you guys know that state requirements is CCSD has to teach on Civil War and Reconstruction age. Hulk Lawyer died in 1936. He lived through Reconstruction. And that many point of views, if you guys talk about diversity, why don't you talk about Hulk Lawyer and his point of view? Because he died proudly a Confederate. So anyways, that's just something for the school teachers and everyone else.
That's right. Why are we not teaching about the proud black people who fought for slavery in the Confederacy, huh? Like real life human being, Hulk Lawyer, who definitely existed. So, shocker. Yeah, he didn't exist. Nobody knows what the fuck he's talking about. And General Vines also didn't exist. People speculated that maybe he's talking about Holt Collier, which is nothing like Hulk Lawyer. But maybe that's what he's talking about. Some piece of shit asshole who killed like 2,000 bears. Poor bears! Leave those goddamn bears alone. Fucking asshole. But anyway, beyond parody. God damn it, they're so stupid. And folks, I don't know if this is a troll or not. I mean, I don't know if she's doing this as a troll or not. So this is popular right-wing influencer, Bridget Gabriel. 370,000 Twitter followers. She says, I am 110% against cancel culture. That's right, folks. I'm totally against it. Cannot stand cancel culture. You can hold me to that. I'm not a hypocrite in any... What, she's constantly trying to cancel everything? No, that can't possibly be true. I have to see examples. Oh, boycott Toyota. Toyota announced they would not donate to members of Congress who voted against the certification of 2020. Buy American, boycott Toyota. Can't see Whoopi Goldberg, not Joe Rogan. Ben & Jerry's is anti-Semitic hate-filled ice cream. Boycott them. I canceled Netflix. I canceled the NFL, NBA, and MLB. I canceled the mainstream media. I canceled Hollywood. And on November 3rd, I will cancel communism by voting for President Donald J. Trump re-election. Like, good God. There's like 100 examples of her bragging about canceling every goddamn thing. Boycott Garth Brooks. What the fuck Garth Brooks do? Garth Brooks cool. And the thunder rolls. And the lightning strikes. What the fuck? Beyond parody. But like I said, a lot of things they just say are just trolling. They know no one ever holds them accountable for anything that they say. The cruelty is the point with these motherfuckers. And folks, did you know conservatism is the new punk rock? It's true. You can't get any more punk rock than Charlie Kirk, who watched the Super Bowl halftime show and had thoughts on it. Charlie Kirk says the NFL is now the league of sexual anarchy. Oh no, not sexual anarchy. Imagine if you could just do whatever you wanted to sexually, as long as it wasn't hurting anybody else. The horror. The horror. The halftime show should not be allowed on television. Definitely, they're all about free speech. Freedom lovers. So cool. So hardcore. So punk rock. And another example of amazing free speech loving from Charlie Kirk. Watermelon Head says, Satan conferences should not be protected by the First Amendment. That's right. I mean, there's an old saying about how I may disagree with you, but I'll fight to the death for your right to do so. Charlie Kirk's like, nah. Fuck off, free speech. Satan worship is not what the founders had in mind when they referenced the fruits of liberty. That's right. They didn't have Satan worship in mind when they were talking about free speech. Hey, free speech only applies to the things that we like. That's what conservatism is all about. You're the hypocrite. And next up. Good God. How is this real life? But it is, folks. Conservatism in a nutshell. This lady running for governor got a big painted sign on her bus. Jesus, guns, and babies. Yep, totally. I can see it. What is more connected than Jesus, guns, and babies? I mean, I can't even start to name all the Bible verses where Jesus talked about guns. He was like, hey, if Your enemy slaps you in the face. Shoot that motherfucker in the face with a Glock. That's Jesus one-on-one right there. Babies? Hell yeah. I say we give the babies guns. Because the only thing going to stop a bad baby with a gun is a good baby with a gun. That's just common sense, yo. And that's what ain't even a conservative, yo. I don't know what you call these people. So this is one of those tankies. Is that what you call communists? I don't even know what these people are. Basically, they're right wingers who claim they're left wingers, far left wingers, but all they do is sit around all day and shit on the progressives and the left, and make sure that right wingers take and maintain power. This is a real good friend of Peter Coffin. You guys know who Peter Coffin is? They are basically a con artist who has found a way to capitalize on communism, make money by spreading their idea of communism to idiots who then pay the money. So this is Angie Speaks, who wants you to know leftist men are blatantly jealous of Joe Rogan's effortless and easygoing masculinity because they are weak, failed men with and can't stand seeing traditional men flourish simply because it reminds them of what they will never possess. Blank, 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 blank. Ain't that right, folks? Isn't that why I've criticized Joe Rogan? Because I'm so intimidated by his amazing masculinity. Like, good God. Oh, my God. Now, Joe Rogan is like, he in better shape than I am. He a better fighter than I am. He probably doesn't fight like this. He probably fights like this. Could probably whoop my ass. Definitely. Joe Rogan whooped my ass. But is that why I don't like him? Or do I not like him because he continuously platforms right-wingers and lets white supremacist talking points go unchecked on his show, transphobia, spreads climate change denial, COVID misinformation, going to lead to the deaths of lots of people? Is that why? Or is it because he's so manly? She goes on to say, they hate traditional men because they don't operate with the same neurotic self-contempt and narcissistic preoccupation with themselves. What? Their confidence is genuine and radiates from within instead of being loosely cobbled together out of childish artifacts. I just gotta say, Angie, like, I'm pretty comfortable with my masculinity. Like, I'm not like the biggest alpha, whatever, male who's gonna punch you in the face, but like, I'm okay with being a dude. I think it suits me pretty well, and none of this has to do with masculinity whatsoever. Let's talk about toxic masculinity. And yeah, there are forms of masculinity that are bad for men that we need to confront to help men, which Joe Rogan is a great example of. So if that's what you're fucking talking about, I don't think it is, though, you fucking moron. And beyond parody, folks. Beyond a goddamn parody. Holy shit. So here's Judge Janine. Gonna talk about how Joe Biden back in 2020, let Black Lives Matter and Antifa just burn whole cities down. Remember back in 2020 when Joe Biden was the president? You don't remember that because Joe Biden wasn't the president? Shut the fuck up. You need another box of wine, clearly, so you can catch up with the genius that is Judge Janine.
Came out and he said, look, what I want to do is I want to keep Canadians safe. And they're harming the economy and they're endangering public safety. No, they're not. They're sitting there and they're just protesting. And the amazing part of it is Trudeau is now going to listen to Biden. Biden now has the final word on what you should do if someone is protesting peacefully. Biden, the same guy who in the summer of 2020 decided that he would allow people to burn down, streets and businesses.
That's right, folks. You remember? Back in 2020, when President Biden allowed them to burn down streets. Yeah, we all remember that happening in the real world that exists. Woo! Man, I love me some box wine, but I think even Judge Janine could drink me under the fucking table. Beyond parody, folks! We substitute reality with our own version of it. It's alternative facts. And, speaking of alternative facts, folks, I've made fun of them so much about this. How about there's certain chuds out there who are perpetually trapped in 2016. 2016 was the greatest year ever. It was a time where all of YouTube was making fun of SJWs. Remember that? And nobody dared stand up and speak out against them because if you did that, they destroyed your career. I know a little bit about that. If you dared speak out against the anti-SJW movement, talk about cancel culture, they don't have a fucking problem with it at all. You will get millions of views from content creators making videos shitting on you if you dare speak out against it. So here's Brett Weinstein pining for the old days in 2016. They're literally calling the time, 2016, for when they wish we could go back to. Brett says, if all beliefs and all people could be instantly reset to where they were 6 years ago, 2016, there would be some losses to be sure, but the net effect would be a sudden, spectacular increase in comprehension, insight, coherence, and decency across the West. Yeah, wasn't it so decent back in 2016, where everybody was shit on if you had any kind of progressive values whatsoever, where every feminist was lumped into the same basket together and shit upon, where anybody who spoke out against it was canceled and harassed continuously? Yeah, let's all go back to that, Brett Weinstein, intellectual dark web member and fucking moron. God damn it, they're saying it out loud. I can't believe he admitted it. And last up, folks, whew, this next one is real. This is the last one on Beyond Parody, and holy shit, does it fit? Did you guys know that Jordan Peterson wrote a song? And he wrote the music to the song. And he released the song. And the song is about Justin Trudeau, folks. And it is exactly as bad as you think it would be. So imagine the most depressed man in the world. Someone who looks like he's never smiled in his life. Someone who looks like every fucking day is misery. Wrote a song about Justin Trudeau. What would that song sound like?
You're so alone, you should be doing swell. You could have built a home, but now you're on your own. You should be acting well, you should climb off your throne and see what you've been shown. You might think this is hell. I can't see this
Oh my God, what the fuck was that? What is that? It got 1.3 million views, and people are kissing his ass about how good it is. That's not good. That's a cry for help. That dude should be on suicide watch. Someone do a welfare check on Jordan Peterson. He about to be a goner, yo. Beyond Parody. I made it stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I heard that, and so do you. You have to hear it. You have to feel my pain. I apologize. And that's my Beyond Parody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. They keep spewing alpha when the author who came up with that openly stated he made a false assumption on it hundreds of years ago. Yeah. The alpha wolf thing was not even true. It was about like the older wolves protecting the younger shit or something. I read about it, but it's not true. But who gives a shit? Facts have no place in conservative thought. Stink Floyd. Saucer full of cider. Keep that cider away from him, yo. He might freak out. Christian Kirk is basically saying the NFL halftime show isn't white or country enough. I know they really freaked out about the goddamn halftime show. Now, I didn't watch it because it's a halftime show. Like, I don't want to listen to shitty music. If I was going to listen to, like, Snoop Dogg, I would just play a YouTube video or some shit. I'm not going to do it live, but I heard it's a good show. People seem to enjoy it. It's not my thing, but to each their own. Christopher Warnick, $10. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate it. Brandon Beasley, $20. Very generous. Thank you, Brandon. Use this to help turn all the churches into homeless shelters. I wish. We could turn them all into science centers. That'd be good. Or for the puppies, whichever's more realistic. I wish I had the power to do the first one, but I do have the power to do the second one, so thank you, Brandon. All right, cool. More super chats, please, if you're able, if you want to. Hit the like button, everybody. Still, only about half of you have done it. So, burn in hell, 50% of you. You fucks. And next up, gonna do a little Chud watch. Let's see, am I going to do the old theme song or am I going to do the new theme song? Let me think. Whatever comes to mind first. Chud watch, talking about Chud watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. Nailed it. And first off, on everybody's favorite section, Chud watch. God damn it, they're such fucking trash. Look at the superior genes of this motherfucker. This is former sanitation worker who decided to storm the Capitol building and try to overthrow our government on a dictator. Former New York City Department of Sanitation worker Dominic Madden has already experienced the harshest sentence, he says. And that is being forced to retire early from the career he loved and letting his family down. Yep, bad life decisions, fuckos. Here's the consequences of your action. Dominic Madden to the court said, over the past year of suffering financially, mentally, and physically, and punishing myself, I have realized how my decision to enter the Capitol on that day has affected so many lives in a negative way, and I am truly, truly sorry for that. You're only sorry because you're getting in trouble. You're only sorry because you're experiencing the consequences of your actions. If there were no consequences, you'd still be like, yeah, JFK is coming back any second now. Q was right. Trump won. You know you would, but goddamn, look at this ziggy motherfucker. Trump supporters, lowest of the low. And speaking of lowest of the low, folks, you can thank Joe Rogan for this. We've had Gavin McInnes, who was the creator of the Proud Boys, the terrorist organization, the Proud Boys, give Joe Rogan credit for making him so popular. This is really how he got stardom. How he got so many disenfranchised young men through the Joe Rogan show to join the Proud Boys. And this is what they're like. Here's a journalist that went to cover their banner unfurling at an overpass. And here's a terrorist group attacking the free press.
What's up? What's up? Are you, what's up? Are you... What's up, faggot? Deaf or something? What? Or what? Damn. The fuck?
They love freedom, don't they? We love the Constitution. First Amendment.
Oh, yes, bitch!
So proud, aren't them boys? Definitely superior stock there. It's like watching Deliverance. Squeal like a pig, boy! Rest in peace, Ned Beatty.
Fuck.
Are you good?
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck, dude.
Are you good?
No, you got me bad.
Come on, let's get back.
Yeah, call the cops. They just assaulted you, bro. Put them under the fucking jail. Thanks, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan was like, Gavin McInnes, he's just a fun guy. I don't have any problem with him. Yep, I bet you don't. Fucking piece of shit. And speaking of piece of shit, told you guys earlier that Trump's Twitter knockoff, Truth Social, because life is a joke, went public. And shockingly, it didn't go well. Something went wrong. Trump's Twitter knockoff suffers a bumpy launch. So, yep. Apparently, they were having server outages. It happened exactly the way you would think it would. If they can't even house the couple 100,000 or whatever it is, tens of thousands, whatever it is, people try to get on there now, how are they going to compete with Twitter? I'm surprised they're not getting sued by Twitter. This is a 100% Twitter clone in every way. It looks exactly like Twitter. But, this whole thing is destined to fail, and I'll explain why. Now, it's going to make Trump a bunch of money. It already has. They went public with it, and they already got $1 billion in financing. $1 billion for a website that hasn't even proven itself to make money yet. But here's why it's not going to work. For one, as I told you guys before, the cruelty is the point for conservatives. They don't actually want to be on a platform that is an echo chamber because there's nobody to troll there. They want to own the libs. So if there's no libs going there, and there's only a small percentage of the public that's actually going to go sign up for a Trump website, the vast majority of the people don't like Trump, and they won't. Yeah, there'll be a couple million people that go initially because of the hype, because people like me are talking about it right now. But what's going to happen is they're going to miss having an audience. They're going to miss the fact that most people are still on Twitter. And so they're going to go right back to fucking Twitter where the people are. And this goddamn place will be a ghost town. And eventually it'll shut down like everything else Trump touches. And he'll take the money he'll run. And he'll make a pretty penny off conning his gullible dupes, because that's what the fuck he does. I'm still waiting for Frank's Speech to launch. Remember Frank's Speech? Mike Lindell's website. It was going to have millions and millions of people. It was going to be bigger than Twitter. It was going to revolutionize the entire internet. Never fucking launched. Yet another bullshit lie Mike Lindell told, like every other fucking thing that came out of his mouth. And next up on the Chud Watch, Fox News and conservatives falling all over themselves to suck Bill Maher's dick. Bill Maher, as I told you guys repeatedly, is the new darling of the right. Don't believe me? Let's have a listen.
When liberals have lost Bill Maher, they've lost nearly everyone. Watch.
When liberals have lost Bill, we didn't lose Bill Maher. We jettisoned Bill Maher. It's like when your hand gets gangrene, you cut that motherfucker off. Bill Maher literally spreading right-wing propaganda, doing no research, quoting right-wing think tanks. We didn't lose him. He jumped ship. Because that's what he's always fucking been about. You can have him, Fox News, especially this guy. This guy can super duper have him. Please, please give Bill Maher to this winner. Good God, y'all. And last up on the Chud Watch, a short one tonight. Once again, here's my shock face. Tulsi Gabbard is going to be speaking at CPAC in Florida, February 24th to 27th. Who is shocked? Nobody. Like, I'd never even heard of Tulsi Gabbard. I told you guys before. First time I ever heard about her was when Shoe on Head and Jimmy Dore were shilling her as the next presidential candidate they wanted to see elected. And I was like, okay, well, if Jimmy Dore and Shoe on Head are shilling for this woman, what the fuck is wrong with her? No, she a conservative. She been a conservative this whole time, and she ain't even trying to hide it no goddamn more. She's speaking at the largest Republican convention in the world. Nobody surprised. And just like Bill Maher, you guys can have her because we never wanted her to begin with. Dipshit. And all right, cool. That's my Chud Watch for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see. All right. Moving along, I got a very, very short Karen section. People complained that I didn't sing the whole Karen song for the last couple weeks. So you know what? It's clear you're just a mess. You should be caring less. It's obvious you're completely out of touch. Sing it with me now. 'Cause, bitch, you're caring too much. Ding. And first off, on the Karen Cavalcade. So, what happens when an old racist white guy tries to explain to a large black man the difference between black people and the N-word? Let's see how that goes for him.
Let's block that. There's black. There's a difference between black and niggers.
Mistakes were made. What did we learn? Damn. Oh, slapping hardcore. That's demoralizing. You should shut up, dude. Don't say it again. Don't say it again. You said it again. Oh, God. Yeah, bad. Like, don't do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was hard. Yeah, ouch. You just got knocked the fuck out from slaps. Run away, oh white guy, what are you doing? You just got literally slapped the fuck down. Why you get back up in that guy's face? So yeah, that's assault, definitely assault. Black guy gonna get arrested. White guy has freedom of speech to be racist if he wants to, but I ain't incredibly sad about it, to be honest with you, because, you know, you might not want to say that. Might not want to say that. Bad choices. And, folks, did you see the new picture of Corey Feldman going around? Looking great, Corey What's that? That's, Sarah Palin, not Corey Feldman. Oh my God, what'd you do, Sarah Palin? Grizzly Karen over here, Sarah Palin, and I just want to say, the wrong Corey died. No, no, Corey Haim, no. Bring back Corey Haim. Why this guy live and Corey Haim has to die? And one more, folks. One more on the Karen Watch. Did you guys see this video? It went super fucking viral. So, folks, you might think you love ranch sauce, but you ain't never loved ranch sauce enough to climb through the drive-in window at Steak and Shack. Is that what this is? No, it's Jack. What is that? Jack in the Box? I don't know. Barefooted and demand more sauce. Let's see how it pays off for this lady.
How she got in there?
Classy. Give her a ranch, yo. Nobody wants to work anymore.
You better get my shit. That's what I thought.
They get that ranch.
That's what I thought.
Did she climb through the window?
There's no way she could be more classy than she already is. The only way she could be more classy if she twerks her. Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. There it is. There's the money shot. Super cool. So anyway, 3.5 million views. Enjoy your fame, thought. Nasty. And all right, cool. Let's read the super chats, and we're going to do a short COVID porn / meet the victims. Cuber Lover says, Dusty, Bill Maher must be getting paid a lot of money by the right to say the things he does now. I mean, he's getting paid by HBO, and all he cares about is ratings and shit. I don't know if the right is actually paying him anything, but he's just basically saying what he wants to because he's rich and he's an old white guy, and that's kind of what you become when you kind of lose touch with the common man. Much love, Dusty. Much love to you, Joseph N. Birkenheimer. Hit the like button, fuckos. Do it. A third of you have not. Burn in hell. Can we get a Dusty remix of that Peterson song? Hell yeah. At least if I did it, you wouldn't want to goddamn kill yourself. Couple of bucks for the kiddies. Appreciate it, Solo Say. Last chance to get your super chats if you want to. If you're able. Gotta finish out the show with a little section I like to call Bow Chicka Wow Wow COVID Porn. Also known as Meet the Victims, where we take a look at conservatives who spread anti-vax memes on Facebook and social media and then died of COVID. And folks, it's hard to believe the quality of video we have at this time in our lives. But these people are literally documenting their deaths on video. Meet Cy L. Nunez, 56. Super young, folks. Let's see what he has to say about catching COVID.
56 years old. Type 2 diabetes. Pretty much overweight. Been caring for my wife who has COVID for the last 4 days. Starting to get symptoms myself now.
Don't say.
Today, I received some hydroxychloroquine.
Oh, good. You'll be fine then.
My symptoms are in my chest. I don't have a fever. Not really any body aches. I don't feel too bad.
You'll walk it off. You're good, dude. You get the chloroquine.
My garden, watered it, picked a few things. I'm making this video to document.
Thank you.
How effective hydroxychloroquine is. I'm scheduled to be tested tomorrow to see if I'm positive. again.
Oh, I'm sorry to laugh.
For my wife who has COVID for a few days. Chances are I'm positive.
I'm positive too.
I'm not afraid.
You're afraid of the vax?
From day one.
You were.
I have chosen to be non-vaccinated, unmuzzled with a mask.
Unmuzzled?
I believe.
He believes.
COVID is not a lie because it's real.
It's real,
people
but
are getting sick. Some people are dying.
Some people.
However,
However,
I believe many of the people who died didn't have to.
Didn't have to, yo.
There are treatments.
God damn it, this is so grim. Yes, we know. None of these people really had to die. Most of them didn't. There are treatments. It was simple. It was free. It was easy. Oh, God.
There are things to do once diagnosed that can prevent severe sickness that isn't being done, because I believe they want you severely sick, so you end up in the hospital, so that you end up with on a respirator.
That's why they offered you the vaccine for free. They made it easy to get, so you didn't have to give your life. God.
Most people go on respirators, they expire.
Mm-hmm.
And the hospital gets paid for putting you on a respirator.
It's a conspiracy, yo. He ain't afraid.
Anyways, I've chosen to believe COVID is not a lie, but way, way blown out of proportion.
You chose poorly.
The death rate is so minimal, it's ridiculous. Sure, a lot of people are getting sick, but very, very small percentage are dying from this. And a very large percentage of those people that died didn't have to die. I was told from the beginning that I am one in the high risk factor.
You don't say.
They can just kiss my butt.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a son of the living God. And I believe, whether I live or die,
You'll die.
I will be in the arms of Jesus.
Oh, good. Jesus said, fuck you, apparently.
So I've chosen
You
no
did.
mask. I've chosen no vaccine. I've chosen to just live my life.
You
as
chose
I
to
know.
die.
Now that COVID's in my house, I'm not going to change that. I'm not a hypocrite. I see my wife, she's doing fine.
It's fine, yo.
She's getting through it big time.
No biggie.
We're treating ourselves with over-the-counter medications.
Horse dewormer?
Just as the symptoms come, fever, Tylenol, body aches.
It's just a cold,
Advil,
basically.
Mucinex for congestion. Loading up on vitamin D.
Vitamins.
Loading up on vitamin C. Loading up
Super
on
effective.
zinc.
100% worked.
And our multivitamin. And now,
Multivitamin?
today, I was given plenty of hydroxychloroquine.
Oh, good.
I expect that my next video, I'll be feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
He gonna be feeling a lot better, yo. He practically cured. He got the good stuff. He got the hydroxychloroquine. And here's his next video, folks. And, you know, does he look sick to you guys?
so I'm watering my garden. Let me ask you, do I look sick? I'm ugly, but do I look sick? I don't feel sick. You know what I feel like? I feel like a person feels after they're sick. You know what I mean? After they're sick. A lot of prayer.
Super effective.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Also super effective.
Vitamin D.
Killed
Vitamin
it.
C.
COVID
zinc,
never stood a chance.
multivitamin.
Multivitamin.
And
Fucked COVID up,
vitamin
did you?
B12 and complex.
B12 complex.
And, you know, the over-the-counter stuff. When you get congested, you take Mucinex and pain.
Mucinex?
Take, Motrin.
Oh, no, not Motrin.
Or Advil is what we're taking.
Taking everything.
Fever.
Everything except for the vax.
Tylenol.
Got no problem
all
with
the
all that
regular
shit.
stuff. We've been using it.
Why? Why are you taking all that stuff? I thought you had an immune system. Don't you have an immune system? What happened to your immune system? So, it gets really grim, folks. This is the next video he put forth. And now he's changed his mind completely. Now he's dying brutally, suffocating to death, terrified. And he's changed his mind now after it's too late.
Hello, everyone. I sent a video out a while back talking about how I trust God, believe God that He'll keep me from harm about COVID. I meant it all. But I made a mistake.
You did.
It wasn't trust. I was challenging God. In my arrogance, to dare Him to keep me.
So, yeah, now he's begging people. Now it's too late. He's begging all of you. Please learn from his mistake. Please get vaccinated.
God. But it took a whole heck of a lot of repentance. It took a lot of me telling the Lord that I repent of my arrogance. I love you all. I don't want you to go through what I'm going through. There's no real pain. Just tiresome. The worst part is I can't hold my wife. I can't hold my granddaughter. I can't see their face. That's the hardest part of all.
Yep, he died alone. All alone. Couldn't hold his wife. Couldn't hold his granddaughter. Died in terror. And he's begging you people, learn from his mistake. Because right after he shot this, he died. So Cy L. Nunes, deleted. Belly up. Bing bong. Fuck. Meet. Oh, this one's kind of sad, too. This guy, basically, his wife got him killed. Meet Todd Snyder, 53, also super young. Self-employed. So he had this wife who posted nothing but anti-vax shit continuously. Make vaccines manufacturers liable again. I guess here's a picture of a 15-year-old, 15 years ago, Ellen DeGeneres compared to now. Hey, she looks older now. Oh my God, it's because of Corona. She's unmasked, unmuzzled, unvaccinated, unafraid. The same meme, that guy that just died on the previous video. Same shit he was saying. Here she is speaking at a school board about the vaccines.
My name is Sherry Snyder. Thank you for your voluntary service to our community. As school board members, I'm sure it's been a difficult year for you too. Like I stated in our last meeting here, I applaud each one of you for removing the mask mandate on our children.
Yay,
and
thanks.
Requiring parental consent before a minor can take a quote-unquote vaccine.
So she's super naughty, folks. Could show you a couple of videos, but we're going to go skip ahead. She's continuously posting anti-vax memes. Fauci the devil. It's the usual shit. The same things we've seen a million times before. And then, shocker! Her husband caught COVID, folks, and not doing very well. But don't worry, folks. She a prayer warrior. She gonna say a super cool prayer for him, and, you know, magic is real with these folks. You can just chant, say a prayer, and it basically cure you. Here's her spell that she's casting over her husband. Sure to be super effective. Let's have a look.
Hey, it's 9:40. December 16th, Thursday, and we almost lost him last night. He's really struggling. He was doing better and then took a dive, which is just kind of how this disease goes. So we're just standing in belief and faith and ask you to join us. Mm-hmm. We do the victory stance, make our arms in a V, and we stand here. And we declare, Todd Snyder, you shall live.
I
and
declare
not die.
bankruptcy.
I call your spirit man out to fight for you.
Call your spirit
you are
man.
a strong warrior. Fight. You've got this. Your body knows what to do. I call forth new lungs from heaven. I call forth new organs. I call forth oxygenation to go saturate through your blood right now in Jesus' name. Yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Yes, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me.
So, folks, she did it. She did the ritual. She said the prayers. He gonna be totally fine. Don't worry about it. If there's one thing I have learned from doing this program, it's that prayers amazingly super effective. And then as he's dying, she's continuously posting anti-vax stuff because of course she is. But she's saying stuff like, if God can raise a dead person back to life, he can't, and that's never happened. It's ancient fiction. But let's go with it. Surely raising an almost dead person wouldn't be that hard, right? They're so delusional. They're so desperate. They want to believe so badly, but it's too late. It's too late. You should have believed in the science. You should have got vaxxed. Yes, if God had raised a dead person, surely he could bring you back to life. But God's like, shh, fuck you, because it doesn't matter if he brings you back to life or not. You're going to give him credit anyway. You're not going to hold him responsible for anything. So why should he bother? Answer. He wouldn't. He doesn't exist, but he wouldn't, and he didn't. And so then she posts thread after thread of her husband dying, and she blames the hospital for not giving him hydrochloroquine, which we know doesn't work, ivermectin, and the more important thing, red light therapy. Finally, she begged and she begged and she begged, and finally they gave him red light therapy. Let's see where it's at. Here it is. Trying to find where it says it. The red light therapy. She's talking about giving him vitamin C. We need more vitamins. The EMF protector was shipped here to the hospital. Whatever the fuck that is. Basically, the doctors are trying to talk her out of all these things that don't work. Here she is. The night shift doc let us do red light therapy. Now we need head doctor in the morning to agree. Yay! Yay! They did the red light therapy, folks. So he's going to be fine. What's he died? Oh, yeah, he died. He's dead. And now he's dead. RIP! Todd Snyder, 53. Deleted. Belly up. Should have got the vax. And meet Jane Treadwell. This is a real one. A real quick one. Jane Treadwell Holston, who apparently was a nurse. Here's how she felt. The thing nobody's talking about, natural immunity. What about the tens of millions in this country that were naturally exposed and have antibodies? What about the T-cell immunity that demonstrates long-lasting protection? That's right, folks. Natural immunity is all we need. Yeah, she did. She died from COVID, folks. She died from COVID. But this is not a story about her, folks. This is a story about her brother, who watched her die, his own sister, in horrible agony. Did that have any effect on him whatsoever? Did that wake him up? Nope. Meet Stephen Wayne Treadwell, 56, whose sister died, and he posted, still doesn't seem real. Yep. Well, you know what doesn't seem real right now? Nothing. Nothing is real anymore. 'Cause you're dead. He posted, I actually agree with this one. Picture of Donald Trump. The best thing I've done, exposing the amount of hate, ignorance that exists in America. I mean, that's true, but not for the reasons you think or thought, Wayne Treadwell. Of course, he was anti-Fauci. And folks, did you know that borax cures COVID? Of course you didn't, because it doesn't. But that didn't stop him. He talking about eating borax, which is a cleanser, for kitchen countertops and toilets and shit. But he's like, yeah, just take some fucking borax. You'll be fine. It didn't work for you, did it, Wayne Treadwell? Why didn't you take your own advice? And, of course, the usual memes posting all of the goddamn shit. So the next thing you know, y'all, a friends, family need every prayer they can get. Son of they need prayers, yo. A few short months ago, someone I went to school with passed away from COVID. Oh, yeah, he did. That's right. He dead as shit. Watched his sister died, had no effect on him. Anti-vax to the very end. And now it's over. Steve Wayne Treadwell, 56. Belly up! Bing bong! Meet Olavo de Carvalho. Apparently this guy was the mentor to a Brazilian president, far-right Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro's mentor went out there and spread anti-vax shit everywhere. Hoisted by his own petard, died of COVID. Even his family couldn't stand him. His family was like, hey, I don't celebrate his death, but may God forgive him for his evils he committed. That's what his own family said. His own family couldn't fucking stand him. And all he did was go out there, spread one conspiracy theory after another. This is why Bolsonaro has had like COVID like 4 or 5 times or whatever it is. Been hospitalized. Because this is the guy he was listening to. Just spreading everything under the goddamn book. Did you know coronavirus crisis is used to advance one of the main agendas of globalism? The destruction of the family institution. What the fuck does that have to do with globalism? What are you even talking about? Never met a conspiracy theory too stupid to spread. And dead. Rip Olivaro. Olivaro de Carvalho, 74. Richmond, Virginia, Brazilian. Deleted. Belly up. Fuck that guy. We'll do one more. I got so many. What time is it? All right. You guys know how many truckers have been dying of COVID? This is so sad. They're like going all across the country, spreading COVID around. These are the same people that are in Canada trying to shut down the government, trying to shut down commerce for their right to be plague rats and spread this shit everywhere. So here's this guy in his nice, big, pretty truck. Nice truck. He didn't trust the vaccine. We ain't getting the vaccine. Resist. And like I said, he's running for Congress, of course, because this is the type of guy the Republicans love to put in office. Just dipshits who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So skip ahead. Anti-vax post after anti-vax post. And while he was catching COVID, he was on the road spreading it everywhere. Back on the road after 11 days off, but bills have to be paid. Hooray! Yay! He's back on the road, folks. And then suddenly, he's caught something. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's just a cold or something. Nothing to be worried about. He says, well, I've been taking NyQuil day and night and pumping myself with vitamin C and taking hot showers. And believe it or not, I feel 50% better than I did yesterday. That's right, folks. All you need is a hot shower. That'll definitely cure it. He gonna be fine. Next thing you know, it's 75 in my room and I'm under the covers freezing. He's at a hotel in Kansas away from his family, traveling. And he got the COVID, yo. He finally said, yes, I have COVID pneumonia. Next thing you know, I was rushed to the hospital this morning. Yeah, well, seems bad. Then his wife continuously posting about how she can't be with him because he's in another state. And she's suffering. It's torturous to her too. Your selfish decision not to get vaccinated doesn't just cost you, it costs the ones you love. And the next thing you know, his wife posts, today my world came around. Today my world came down around me. The love of my life gained his wings. We were together for 11 years and married 10 of that. I just pray that he knew and knows I will always love him. I still can't believe this is real. Well, believe it, motherfucker. That's what happens when you fuck around and find out. And here's something they've had to do with so many of these truck drivers. It's corny as shit, but what they do is they give you a last call on the CB after you die. His trucker handle was Beach Bum. Here's his last call.
All right, go. In 1 mile, turn left.
Break 19, break 19. Look for Beach Bum. Beach Bum, you got your ears on? Beach Bum, this is a grumpy. We're looking for you. Come back. This is my final shout out for the Beach Bum. Brother, rest in peace. We know you're driving that big golden highway in the sky. You rest easy. We'll take it from here. Grumpy.
This is what they do when police officers die too. They have these this fake pageant, almost like they put on a play, and they have like they call out, Officer 767, Officer 767, come in. Are you there? Oh, we'll take it from here, Officer 776. Rest in peace. They just make a whole show out of it. It's cringe as fuck. But folks, there's another example. I'm not gonna go. Well, I'll go ahead and talk about this one too. Meet Brandon Filler, 36, super fucking young, guys. Here's what he had to say about it. So the shots are a vaccine now officially? Yes. Mixed opinions from our government and other agencies. I mean, I already have antibodies using the good old-fashioned proven and natural way and haven't been sick since November 2019. Weird. Not sure why I would want to purposely choose to inject myself and my family with something that's proven to get people sick the first 2 times. They still get it despite the shot vaccine. So I don't and won't. Don't call it a conspiracy theory, yo. Of course, he's posting, what the fuck? Rand Paul out here getting people killed. Like he always does. Here's his wife, Kathy Fiddler. Next thing you know, prayers for a really close friend. Love you, Brandon Fiddler. Oh no. Sounds like he's sick. And then the next thing you know, he on the ventilator. Good morning, everyone. This is not the update I wanted to give this morning. Brandon and I have been talking since 1 a.m. We decided that it was time for him to be intubated. We talked about the pros and cons. He and I made this decision together. He was tired of fighting the mask. I hope that being intubated will give his body time to relax. Only time will tell. As you can imagine, I'm completely numb. Please continue to pray for him. Pray! Pray harder, motherfuckers! Beg the all-loving God not to torture him to death. Then she posted, after speaking with this nurse, it's been decided that he will be starting dialysis. Yeah, it sounds bad. Sounds bad, but at least at the end, like so many of them do, he reconsidered getting the vaccine. Somebody said he will need to reconsider his vaccine refusable stance when the dialysis if he wants a transplant. To which he said he has already changed his mind. When he recovers, he will be getting it. Spoiler alert, he will not be getting it. Because the next thing you know, the last few days haven't seemed real. We heard about the heartbreaking news of the passing of the band's longtime dear friend, Brandon Fiddler. A true warrior. Keep his family in your thoughts. Dude, all you had to do was get vaccinated, but you fucked around, you found out, and Brandon Fiddler, 36, super young. Delete it. Belly up. And like I've been telling you folks, so many of these truckers have died. These are the people that want the freedom to spread this shit around the world. They want the freedom to get the rest of us sick. Jim Binge, 59, dead. Patrick G. Mermott, 58, dead. Howard Farley, 61, dead. Tom Urey, 44, dead. Michael Ogilvy, 44, dead. Jay Ottinger, 47, dead. Felix Gonzalez Jr., 35, dead. Donald H. Brown, 69, dead. Charles Edward Robinson, 48, dead. Barry Sessler, 60, dead. Rodney Bowley, 56, dead. Marilyn Gail Ross, 76 and 73, both dead. Doug Mossier, 51, dead. Jesus Smith, even Jesus died. 60 dead. Eric Villano, 55 dead. Gary Bubbles Vaughn, 68 dead. Luis Alberto Largaza, 50 dead. Wayne Ross, 64 dead. Edward Sims, 64 dead. Paul Rodriguez, 38 dead. Richard and Jane Keys, 51 and 50 dead. Keith Plant, 53 dead. Daniel Wells, 53 dead. Milo Himbutt, 55 dead. Thomas Coupens, 57 dead. Michael J. Barnold, 63 dead. That's just a few of them, folks. It's a death cult. And they literally are fighting for the freedom to kill the rest of us because they don't give a shit about us. Which makes it really hard to give a shit about you. But you're dead. So none of you really give a shit that I'm making fun of you, but I still feel sorry for your families. I still feel sorry for what they're going through. And I hope that your stupidity can be a lesson to the rest of us. Get fucking vaccinated, people. And stay away from plague rats. Because if you don't, you might make the list and end up deleted. Belly up. And folks, that's it. That's my show. Hope you enjoyed it. Love the fuck out of you guys. Another successful show. I do have one palate cleanser. Want to see the palate cleanser? Hey, what happens when a really aggressive bull is horny as fuck, wants to fuck all of the female cows? But they're not around. Instead, he ends up on a bike path during a bicycle competition. What's the worst that could happen, folks? Let's have a look.
You guys. Oh shit, we missed our window. It's moving.
Uh-huh. What are you doing, dude? Don't ride towards the bull. What is wrong with you? Avoid the bull, moron. Holy shit, dude.
Our window, it's moving.
Yeah, that's bad. You shouldn't. Don't ride your bike towards the bull, dummy. Stupid. And all right, cool. Folks, if you love my show, you love what I do, please consider supporting on Patreon. Patreon.com/Codcast. There is a link in the description of this video. $1 to a month. Whatever you can afford. If you can help me out. If you have extra. If you love me. Do it. Do it. I know it's a hassle, but do it anyway. Cat Food and Condolences. Hey, appreciate it, Matt the Church. Good to see you tonight. Thoughts and prayers for the anti-vax. $10 for Dusty's Fur Babies. Awesome. Thank you, EMFB. Matt Farrell, $4.99. Super cool. Appreciate it. Missed you last week, Dusty. Glad you're back. Keep your spirits up. I still miss my kitty from 7 years ago. Sending love. Yep, it's like losing a kid. Hard as fuck. That's it, folks. Please hit the like button before you go. We're about to do a little kitty party. Been 10 days since we do the kitty party, so I know you guys are jonesing for you some fucking kitties. So here we go. Gonna do it. Boom. All right. Let's get this fucking shit out of the way. Kitty party time. Kitty party time. Who wants to show up for the kitty party? Kitty party, kitty party. Who wants to show up for the kitty party? Here's some kitty treats for you guys. Hell yeah. All right. Let's see. Who turned up tonight? We have a pretty boy right here, Mr. Pretty Boy. We have Miss Misty back here. We have Half Stash over here. Half Stash. Miss Violet. She a rare skitty. See her little black ass over here. Miss Cece. Cece over here. You better come on, Miss Katana. Here comes Mr. Penguin. Mr. Penguin is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Penguin's back. Come on, Penguin. Come on, buddy. He's like, fuck that. How am I gonna get past these boxes, Daddy? You better come on. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss the kitty party. All right. You missed it. Time's up, fucko. You don't get to be a star tonight. Super cool. Decent kitty party or not. Rock. All right, folks. I will be back Friday at the usual time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. We've shook off the rust a little bit. Felt like I was a little rusty doing the show, but feeling good. Got that out of the way. Another successful show. Love the shit out of you guys. Be good to each other. If you haven't got vaccinated, be sure to get vaccinated. Do something fun this week and think of me. I will see you guys on Friday. Be sure to tune in. Be sure to tell your friends about the show. Be sure to leave comments. Be sure to like the video before you go. All of the things. Do all the things. Subscribe. You know how this shit works. See you guys soon. Have a good week. And as always, till next time, Logic. Fuck yes. Now we're going to play a little Experience Machine. An original song by Dusty Smith to play us out with. Available on my SoundCloud. Link in the description of the video. Go! Thank you, Simone Rose! Boom, 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 motherfucking boom, boom, motherfucking boom, boom, ba 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 boom, boom. Show. Good night. Love you. Thank you, Ray Fuller. Love you back.